show. For music trivia, 3 rounds in store. It's head to head, who's going to war? Are you ready to settle the score? I said, are you ready to settle the score?
Hey, welcome into today's Score-nament here on Settle the Score. I'm your host, Matt Knost, joined as always by the musical director, Mr. Andy Merryweather. How are you, friend?
I'm good, Matt. Yeah, our 5th Score-nament, and I think we have a full house. So we have the 2 rounds of 2, and then they're joining together. The winners of those going to round 2. So that's fun. That's always my favorite way of playing it. But yeah, I'm very excited. Yeah, how's your week been so far?
No complaints. I'm excited that we actually got this off the ground for rescheduling one and then a mix-up on another, and all 4 gentlemen were kind enough to meet us here today. They freed up their schedules and said happily do it on that date. So our thanks to all 4 of them. They were gracious and kind with us for all our many hiccups to get to today's show. So I'm happy that we could get all 4 here because of the rescheduling, one gentleman was going to have to miss. And thankfully, now that we had landed on this date, he was able to rejoin us. So we got the original 4 people that were drawn. So it's good. It's good.
Yeah, it is good. It worked out for the best probably in the end. And we've been doing, well, you've been working very hard on scheduling upcoming episodes. And there's some really, really exciting episodes in the pipeline. So that's good as well. And I usually don't do the YouTube whore thing, but please like and subscribe and comment on these videos because we just need to be lifted a little bit up in the algorithms. We're going to start putting out some YouTube shorts soon, and hopefully those will hit different sort of demographics and people that won't have even heard of the show. So if everybody that watches the show could click subscribe and put a comment, even if it's first, only if you're first, that'd be great.
If you want to put first and you're 12th, I'm not going to narc on you, so it's fine.
I might have something to say, but it will only add to the algorithms if I comment on that. So yeah, someone just said about TikTok as well, which is not my bag, but if you want to take on TikTok, we can do that.
Never done it. I'm kind of, I don't know.
We have friends on TikTok, don't we? We have people that do TikTok.
I know a lot of people on TikTok.
Yeah.
It just feels weird, a man of my age getting on TikTok. Just doesn't feel right.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what the landscape is on there. But I mean, if we're just doing it, I guess the YouTube shorts would just play on there, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it would. I'd assume it's roughly the same format.
Yeah. So do all that stuff. And I feel icky even doing that, but it is important that we sort of, start to get a bit recognized. So I want to quit my job, basically.
I can't blame you. I can't blame you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. Please.
Do you know what? I spent yesterday recording for the first time in so long. I haven't been a musician recording in a while. So I had a songwriting session and then I was recording, and it was just like, oh, this feels good again, just to be away from spreadsheets for a bit. I'm not actually looking for that, but I was like, it would be nice to, have a bit more to do music wise. So it was a nice little flex for me yesterday. Realized I was reasonably good at it still, which is nice.
Well, good. Well, please follow his ask, his call to arms of subscribing, commenting, liking. And if you're listening to this and you don't, you can go to youtube.com/Matt Knost and you can find it all there. All right, enough of all that. Let's bring in our first 2 competitors today. We have returning guest. Please help us welcome back to the show, Mr. Juan Reyes. Juan, how are you, sir?
Doing well.
It's
glad
good
to be here, as always.
And if you'll notice right behind Andy, there's a lovely poster back there that you may have had a big hand in producing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
How are you, sir? How are things?
I'm doing great, man. The weather is still hot here, and I'm in Georgia, and it's been like over 90 constantly.
And we have a lot of humidity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thankfully, it's a dry heat in Georgia, so you're fine.
Swamp as anybody? No.
Oh man, just walking outside and you instantly feel that 100% humidity. Oh, that's
Mhm.
not fun.
Yeah.
Well, your competitor knows a thing or two about humidity himself, although not to the degree I'd imagine that you do. But please help us welcome back. It's been a long time. He was on our first fan show, and he's joining us for his first ever Score-nament. Please say hello once again to Mr. Joe Farrelly. Joe, welcome back.
Hello.
It was the first fan show. Was that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. God,
It started well and then went off the rails in round 3, but
Is that right?
yeah.
Or you only had the piano back then, like you didn't have any of these like sound effects and things. So we'll see how you go. Wow, that's crazy to me. That must have been so long ago.
I think it has been a while. I think it has.
It's been a while, that's for sure.
And now you're one of the clue givers, Joe. And obviously you've just volunteered to run our TikTok, which is nice of you.
I'm already running one Trivia League's TikTok, so
Are you really?
yeah.
What, you just drop in like key moments from the
I've been
show?
cutting out the answers and just dropping like a round one, the 10 questions, and seeing how many interactions we can get. Just like, oh, comment your answers, sort of thing.
Nice.
Then it just started, so we'll see what happens with it.
That's good. Oh, good for you.
Not a bad strategy.
Well, yeah, we're going to be kind of infringing upon that. So just so you know, that was basically we're not taking from the show itself, but it's roughly the same kind of format.
I think TikTok's just, oh, that's a good idea. I'm going to do that now.
Yeah.
That's basically all it is.
All right, gentlemen. Well, are we ready to kick off the first round of today's Score-nament?
Sure.
Yes.
All right. Here's the bell for round 1A. All right, gentlemen, this is best of 5. So the first person to get 3 questions right moves on to the second round. You get 10 points for every question you get right. And if you move forward, you'll lose 5 points for every question your opponent got correct. There are no bonus questions. And it's a 1 through 5. So, Joe, since we brought you in second, you'll have opening choice 1 through 5. Where would you like to begin round number 1?
Number 4.
All right. Number 4 it is. Your clue for number 4 is an immigrant's tale. An immigrant's tale.
Okay, here we go.
Joe.
Scarface?
That is correct for 10 points.
Mm.
Came out quick, guns blazing on that one. All right. 10 points for Joe.
I was picturing an 8-bit like video game with that kind of music.
Yeah. No,
it does kind of have that feel, like a Metroid-y type of...
Yeah, Double Dragon or something.
Yeah.
The sound is called Tech Rave, by the way.
You didn't have to tell the 3 of us. Trust me, we go to tech raves all the fucking time.
You recognize the sound?
You want to talk about swamp ass, dude. At the end of those nights, man, after just dancing our asses off, all 3 of us fucking crushing it. Oh, dude. All right, Joe, you still have a choice. You have 1, 2, 3, or 5.
Number 1.
All right. Number 1, it is. Your clue is of my own accord. Of my own accord. Juan.
Damn, what's the Weird Al thing? I forget the title. Weird. Is it weird? Weird.
It is weird. There we go. Juan gets 10 points.
It is a tough title, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a horrible title.
Yeah, we're not going to ask for the full Weird and Al Yankovic story or whatever it is. Weird is just fine.
Okay.
Good job.
All right. Makes it 10-10. And Juan, you now have choice, sir. Do you want 2, 3, or 5?
Let's go with 2.
All right. 2 it is. Your clue is, and the Oscar goes to Greenwich. And the Oscar goes to Greenwich.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 second, please, Mr. Kennedy. Uh-oh, I don't wanna, please don't shoot me into outer space. Please, Mr. Kennedy. Uh-oh, I don't wanna, please don't shoot me into outer space. I sweat when they stuff me in the pressure suits. Bubble helmet, flash, Gordon boots. No air up there in gravity zero. No need to breathe, don't need to be a hero. Are you reading me loud and clear? I said, please, Mr. Kennedy. Uh-oh.
You guys want a second clue?
I'm happy to. One.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, I need one.
Yeah.
Your first clue was, and the Oscar goes to Greenwich. Your second clue is Cohen for broke.
Joe.
Joe.
Inside Llewellyn Davis.
That is correct for 10 points.
I work in a different Greenwich. That's not fair.
It's plenty fair. It's plenty fair. This is a 50% American show, which by American standards means a 100% American show. So
Reasonable.
just because you guys invented the word and actually used it first, we don't give a shit. All right, Joe, you got the points on that. We have 2 left. Choose from 3 or 5.
Go 5.
All right. 5 it is. Your clue is trading places. Trading places.
You're joking, I can't believe my eyes. You're joking me, you've gotta be, this can't be the right guy. He's ancient, he's ugly, don't know which is worse. I might just split a seam now if I don't die laughing first. When Mr. Oogie Boogie says there's trouble close at hand.
Joe.
A Nightmare Before Christmas.
That is correct for 10 points. All right. Joe is the winner of round 1A. So congratulations, sir.
Good fight.
Nice job, Juan.
Yeah.
You had a nice pull on Weird.
Mm.
And you're welcome to hang out and watch in the background. We're going to drop both of you out, and Joe will bring you back in for the second round. So we'll see you in just a little bit. And our thanks, Juan, for joining us. All right. So we're bringing in 2 more contestants. Both of them been on the Score-nament once previously. So please help us welcome back, first and foremost, Mr. Josh Saxe. Josh, how are you, sir?
Doing pretty well today, guys. Thanks a lot. I was going to say, Andy, don't quit. We still need accountants in this world. Too many people leaving the profession.
Okay. All right.
There's a dearth of accountants in the world?
There's a lack of accountants in the world, it seems.
Well, kids out there, let's go. Stop being TikTok stars and start crunching those fucking numbers.
Delete your comments and unlike this video, if you please.
All right. Well, your competitor is currently doing his best Bond villain, so we'll just go ahead and bring him in. Please help us welcome back to the show, Troy. How are you, Troy?
No, Mr. Knost. I expect you to settle the score.
Very nice.
So does your cat Petey that's the preferred? Is the villain
Oh yeah,
pet
absolutely.
on the back?
Well, he's one of the weird cats that you can do anything you want to. You can scratch him in the head, you can rub his belly, you can pick him up, throw him over your shoulder. He just doesn't care.
Nice.
He just loves all the attention. He's a good boy.
All right, gentlemen. You already saw the first round take place, so it is first person that gets 3 correct moves on. You get 10 points for every question you get right. And if you move forward, you lose 5 points for every question that your opponent got correct. If you both are ready, here is the bell for round 1B. All right, Troy, you will have opening choice of 1 through 5 in this second round. Where would you like to begin?
Well, in honor of the fact that one of my arms is numb, let's start with number 1.
All right, number 1, it is. Your clue is 1 in a million. 1 in a million.
I want to feast. I want a bean feast. Cream buns and donuts and fruitcake with no nuts. So good you could go nuts. Give it to me now. I want a bowl.
Troy,
Troy.
we'll just go with the obvious and say Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
That is correct for 10 points.
All right.
Nice.
All right, Troy's on the board first. And you still have your choice, sir. 2 through 5. Where would you like to go next?
I'm a simple man. Let's keep it simple. Number 2.
All right, number 2, it is. Your clue is watch me whip, whip, watch me nay-nay. Watch me whip, whip, watch me nay-nay. That was also one of me and Joe and Juan's favorite songs. They do a nice remix of that at the Tech Rave. It is. You get into it, man. Sweat.
Nice. Okay, here we go. Right.
All you women who want a man on the street but don't know which way you want to turn, just keep it coming.
Troy.
And put your hand.
Troy.
I'm going to go Iron Man 2,
That is correct for 10 points.
Whiplash.
Yep.
I feel like Josh was just about to get
My
there.
my brain just like
Yeah,
took a second, took a 1 second delay there.
I could see the look on your face of like, guy, I know this. Trust me, I know that feeling, sir. I know that feeling. All right, Troy, your choice, 3 through 5.
Let's not change anything. Number 3.
Why would you change things now? All right, number 3, it is. Your clue is moisturizing is key. Moisturizing is key. Josh.
Silence of the Lambs.
That is correct for 10 points.
That was very fast.
Nice job, Josh. All right. Josh, you now have choice. We have 4 or 5. Where you want to go?
Well, I could mess with him and go for 5, but I'm going to stick to my old gold. Was the golden ticket? That you guys had for top 10. And
Sure.
Stick with the. Let's keep it easy and go with number 4.
Number 4 it is. Plus, maybe by keeping with his system, it's now going to throw him off his game because he was anticipating you going 5 to throw. See what I mean? It's reverse psychology. All right. Number 4, it is. Your clue is stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Try this trick and spin it.
Troy.
Troy.
Stuck on You.
Incorrect. And Andy, I would boost your vocals like a slight bit.
Got you.
Josh, I can give a second clue, but if I do, Troy can guess again.
I mean, it may as well take a shot in the dark then at that one. Dumb and Dumber.
Incorrect. I like both of those guesses. Given the clue, if you didn't know the song, you're like, okay, I can see where you get that. But the clue again was stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Your next clue is don't drop the soap. Josh.
Fight Club?
That is correct for 10 points.
I knew I had like just seen this because I just did a rewatch of that movie because I'm pretty sure I fell asleep about 3 times the first couple times I tried to watch it.
Of all the movies to fall asleep during. That's interesting.
Sometimes your brain's just not in it.
Yeah, very true. All right, so it all comes down to this, gentlemen. It's a tie ball game, 20 points apiece. Whoever gets this right moves on to play Joe for the rest of the game. Your clue is, what are you, yellow? What are you, yellow?
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say.
Josh. Despicable Me 2?
That is correct for 10 points. And just like that, Josh makes it on to the second round.
Well, comeback.
Yeah, nice little comeback. Well, Troy and Pete, thank you for joining us. You are more than welcome to hang out and watch the game as it moves forward. But Troy, we are going to say goodbye now, sir. So thank you once again.
Oh, I'm just glad I got more points than last time, I'm pretty sure. All right, we're on the up. Check back in 2024.
Exactly.
Round 2, here we come.
All right. Thanks, man. All right. So dropping it out, we're going to bring Joe back in, and here we go.
Nice, Josh. Nice.
Lucky.
Not bad. Struggled with one or two.
Okay.
All right. So the point totals are Joe has 25 and Josh, you have 20 because Juan got 1 question and Troy got 2 questions.
Yep.
So it's 25-20. Now it's a regular round 2. So round 2 is the 5-second round. So Josh, because you're in second place, you have opening choice. And once you make a selection, I'll give a clue and Andy will play a 5-second snippet of the song. It can be from anywhere in the song. It's his choice. If either of you can guess it in the opening 5 seconds, it's worth 10 points. Otherwise, if we have to go to a second 5 of music, it drops the point value down to 5 points. So Josh, 1 through 5, where would you like to begin?
I'm going to go reverse order this time and start with 5.
Oh, number 5, it is.
And I do want to point out, Matt, you're now outnumbered by Commonwealthers.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying.
First off, to turn on your North American brethren like that, sacrilege. Sacrilege. You guys are about to vote the royalty ouster anyway. It's always on the precipice.
It seems that way, and yet we never do it.
I think you might. Well, if that's the case, then I'm going to go ahead and bring Juan and Troy back into this game and just make them move forward in the second round. USA, guys, don't you dare. All right, so number 5, it is. Your clue is. We'll do sorry, we got a bunch of good ones for this. Your clue is an eye for an eye. An eye for an eye.
Hello.
And
Joe.
Lord of the Rings: Return of the King.
That is correct for 10 points. All right. It's 35-20. Josh, your choice, 1 through 4.
Wait, doesn't Joe get to choose because he's winning?
I'm sorry, Joe.
The last one.
Very honest.
Well, I'd say it was my first choice last time, and to keep with Josh's order, number 4.
All right. Number 4 it is. Your clue for number 4 is keep calm and carry on. Keep calm and carry on.
Mr. Trouble never hangs around when he hears that mighty sound.
Keep calm and carry on. We can do that again if you like.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind hearing it again.
Yeah, why not?
Mr. Trouble never hangs around when he hears this mighty sound.
If neither of you has a guess, we'll go to the second 5 of music.
Nothing here.
Yeah, I got nothing.
All right. Next 5 of music it is.
Here I come to save the day.
Joe.
Joe.
Liar, liar.
Incorrect.
Josh.
Josh.
Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Also incorrect. All right, so I'll give you another clue. Guessing will be open to both of you at that point. Your clue is live from New York. It's Saturday night.
Joe.
Joe.
Man on the Moon.
That is correct for 5 points. All right, makes it 40-20. Joe, you still have choice 1 through 3.
Yeah, I'll go 3.
All right. Your clue for number 3 is too tired to carry on. Too tired to carry on.
Joe.
Joe.
Baby Driver?
Incorrect. Too tired to carry on.
Josh.
Josh.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure?
That is correct for 10 points. Nice job. All right. It is 40-30. Josh, your choice. We have 2 left, 1 and 2.
We'll go for 2.
All right. We'll go for 2. Wasn't expecting a departure from the norm. I don't know why I asked. I should have just said, you know what? Number 2's coming. This is what happens when we give the rest of the world a choice. You know what I mean? I should just impose my will as the imperialist nation that I am.
Choice is an illusion.
Exactly. Thank you. You're not supposed to say that out loud, though, Joe. That's what we keep quiet. All right. For number 2, your clue is rising above your station. Rising above your station. Rising above your station.
Nothing.
No, nothing.
All right, so we'll go to the second 5 of music, and if you guys don't have a guess, I'll give another clue at that point. So here's the second 5 of music.
Golden years, whoa, wop, wop, wop. Golden years, go, wop, wop, wop.
You guys want a second clue?
Sure.
Yeah, I think that might help.
All right, first one was rising above your station. Your second clue is joust, do it.
Joe.
Josh.
Joe.
A Knight's Tale.
That is correct for 5 points. All right, so we got one question left. It is 45-30 right now with Joe in the lead. And your clue for number 1 is I'm quite fond of you. I'm quite fond of you.
Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run.
Joe.
Get Out.
That is correct for 10 points.
I love that movie.
All right, that ends round number 2. It's 55-30, but we've seen Josh come back once already in this game. Will he muster another comeback? We're about to find out, gentlemen. Here is the bell for round number 3. All right, Joe, since you're in first place, you'll have opening choice, and this is the betting round. So once you make your selection of 1 through 5, I'll give a clue, and you will open the betting with the number of notes that you think you can guess this movie in. 4 is the minimum. The max is however many notes you'd like it to be. And then once you have your opening bid, we'll go over to Josh, and Josh, you can bid a number lower. All the way down to 0, or you can tell them to settle the score, but we go back and forth until one of you tells the other to settle the score, and at that point, that person is answering alone. The point values are at 10 notes and up, it's worth 10 points. At 6 to 9 notes, it's worth 15. 3 to 5 notes, it's worth 20. And 0 to 2 notes, it is worth 25 points. If you get the question wrong, your opponent automatically gets those points. You each have a lifeline that you can use one time to ask for a second clue. And finally, if your opponent gets the question wrong and you think you know the answer, you can double down on it one time. And if you get it correct, you will double the points available. But if you get it wrong, you'll get nothing. So, Joe, 1 through 5, where would you like to begin round number 3?
Number 4 again.
All right. Number 4, it is. Your clue is once again, we have a lot to choose from that are all really good, and I apologize for having done this. There was just more than I was anticipating. Your clue is I-mazing. I-mazing.
15.
All right, 15. Josh, over to you. You can say 14 all the way down to 0, or tell him to settle the score.
12.
12.
10.
9.
Settle the score.
All right. On 9 notes, it's worth 15 points. Your clue again is I-mazing. Josh, you do have your lifeline if you'd like a second clue. And as a heads up, gentlemen, base notes do not count. So here are your 9 notes.
Can I possibly hear that again, Andy, please?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I'm not sure about this, but don't want to burn my lifeline too early. Is it Labyrinth?
Incorrect.
I will just take the points.
You're just going to take the points? All right. So Joe gets the 15 points. That is the theme from Willow. Willow. All right. Makes it 70-30. And your choice, Joe, 1, 2, 3, or 5. Where would you like to go next?
3.
All right. 3 it is. Your clue is virtual insanity. Virtual insanity.
12.
12. Josh, over to you.
Uh, 10.
10.
9.
8.
7.
Settle it.
All right. On 7 notes, worth 15 points. Joe, you do have your lifeline if you'd like to use it. Your clue, once again, is virtual insanity.
Ready Player One.
That is correct for 15 points.
I was like, that's The Shining. Oh, I see what you did.
All right, it's 85-30, Joe. We have 3 to choose from. 1, 2, and 5. Where would you like to go next?
1.
All right. 1 it is. Your clue is Mr. Sandman.
Ten.
10 notes,
9.
Josh. 9.
7.
Settle it.
All right. On 7 notes, worth 15. Once again, your clue is Mr. Sandman. Joe, you do have your lifeline. Here are your 7 notes.
Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope.
That is correct for 15 points.
Not where I was going with that. I was like, Sam Raimi, Spider-Man 3.
All right, so it makes it 100-30. Josh, you got to get him to, get one wrong, double up on it, get right back in this. We got 2 to choose from, number 2 or 5. Where do you want to go next, Joe?
5.
All right, 5 it is. Your clue is real steel. Real steel.
$15.
I mean, I gotta swing for the fences here, so I'm going 5.
All right, 5. It's worth 20 points.
4.
4. You get down to 2, Josh. It's worth 25.
I'll go
Or
3.
Okay.
Let's make it interesting too.
2.
Settle it.
There you go. It's worth 25 points. And, Joe, you have your lifeline if you want to use it. And Josh, if he gets it wrong, you can double down on it, turn that 25 and 50 if you get it right. And you can use your lifeline on that bonus, or on that double down, rather. Once again, real steel is your clue. Here are your 2 notes.
We'll take my lifeline, please.
Yeah, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. All right, so Andy's going to read through the list of clues and give it to you. Your first one was real steel.
Okay, Joe, your lifeline clue is disguise got a problem. Disguise got a problem.
Can I hear it again? Again, anything but I'll throw out a guess and go the Wolverine.
Incorrect. So, Josh, it's worth 25. You can take that, or you can double down on it, and you are allowed to use your lifeline on a double down. It's 100 to 30 right now.
And I've got a thought.
All right, so you're officially doubling down.
Yep. And that's sounds like, and the clues lead me down the path of Transformers.
That's correct for 50 points.
Nice.
Oh.
Just like that, Josh is back in this ball game. It is 100 to 80 right now. Josh, you're opening the bidding on this last one. So I'll give you the clue. 4 is the minimum opening bid, which would get you down to 20 points, 4 or 5, to tie the ball game. And at that point, we would go to a sudden death if it comes up. But your clue is adventures in babysitting. Adventures in babysitting.
I'm going to go 5.
5, all right.
Settle it.
All right, for 20 points. Josh, you do have your lifeline. You held on to that. So you can always get a second clue. If he gets this right, we'll go to a sudden death. Your clue, once again, is adventures in babysitting. Here are your 5 notes.
Can I hear that again, Andy?
Yep.
As much as I can just use the lifeline to use it up, I'm pretty sure that's Mary Poppins.
Is that your official guess?
That's my guess.
That is correct. And just like that, we got us a tie ball game. Sudden death, baby. All right. So the way this works is Andy's going to go through a list of scores, and he's going to pick one at random. I don't know what it is. It's his choice. If I figured out what it is before you, then I'll try and give you guys a clue. But he is just going to play, and the first person to guess correctly wins the game. That's it. That's all there is to it. And it's not going to be like, oh, we're only going to play 5 notes. He's just going to play the score.
Go until we figure it out.
If nobody has any idea, we have had this happen once where we had to, I believe, do a second score. Andy eventually had to give him the answer. But so he's going through the Rolodex of scores right now. It's been a while since we've had a sudden death, so this is always fun. I like these. I'm sure you guys aren't enjoying it, but
I thank Joe for giving me the opportunity to get
I'm
back
enjoying
in
it.
the
It's just like, this is, I like to see it get interesting. So what can I say?
I've certainly seen people who've or I should say listened to people who've played and just like played the numbers. Like,
yeah, you easily could have and just kept when he said 12 and be like, settle it. I'm just gonna maintain this lead, which is fine. It's a different way to play.
No, it's certainly a valid tactic. I appreciate the opportunity to get back in this.
The Transformers poll was awesome. So like I'm like, yeah, that deserves a sudden death because that was such a good poll of 2 notes.
All right. It seems like Andy may have settled on the one that he likes after scrolling through our list of, I want to say we have like 700 scores, something like that, 800. Yeah, but the problem is 300 of those, boy, you really got to fucking know that movie. It's just not fair. We'll write them down and be like, yeah, maybe if there's a theme show or something that we can put that in. Yeah, pop songs, I think we're at 1,800 pop songs. Something like that. There's a lot of those. Those are more gettable. But yes. All right. You ready, sir?
Yeah, Matt, I'm just going to drag the bonus one up here for you. Assume you approve. Let's do it.
All right. So
cool. Yeah. Yep.
Josh.
The Jurassic Park.
That is incorrect. It's incorrect. The look on Joe's face was Jurassic Park as well. Mm-hmm. Do you have a guess?
The Titanic?
Incorrect.
Oh.
Interesting. Okay, I'll keep going.
All right. At this point, I can give you a clue. Your clue is all about the Washingtons. All about the Washingtons. Josh.
Remember the Titans?
Congratulations, Josh. You are today's champion.
Nice.
Nice job. Josh takes it. And you'll be moving on to playing the next Score-nament of Champions, sir. So congratulations. Joe, another hell of a showing. The third round took you down again, sir.
Yeah. This one was by my own making, though, so, you know, you live by it.
Yeah, you were a good guy. You were a good man.
Very much appreciated, sir.
Well, Josh, we'll be having you back on once we have our next Score-nament winner for that game. And Joe, you'll be entered back into the pool of Score-nament players. So you'll be playing again in the relatively near future. And our thanks to the two of you. It looks like Troy is gone, but we can bring Juan back in and say thanks to Juan as well. Oh, Troy is here. All right. 6th panel. Here we go. Gentlemen, thank you so much to all 4 of you for joining us, for rejiggering your schedules to accommodate our screw-ups. We'll just say it like that. And thank you. And Josh, congratulations for moving on, sir.
Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
All right. Well, that is it for Score-nament number 5. Andy, anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Just thanks to all of you for participating and for always showing us some support. I would have to check the record books from Houston, I guess. But Josh, I don't think we've had anything like that. So you were down 2 in your prelim round and then swept the board to make it through. And then what was the point deficit as you hit that double?
100 to 30, I think.
100 to 30.
That's incredible. Yeah. So that's a really big one. Then to tie and then to get the tiebreaker. So that, I don't know if that's happened before. So well done.
I know it's gonna be fun to watch. I was
Oh, yeah.
because I was backstage like, oh, this is crazy.
Well, we'll have all your social media links in the description below, so please hit them up. Let them know if you enjoyed them on today's show. And that is it for Settle the Score for our 5th Score-nament. Gentlemen, thank you once again. And we'll see you guys next time with another new episode of Settle the Score. Adios.